no matter where you are in the dance of life.
Hello and welcome to our parent series. I'm Brian Thompson, BNEW4LIFE, sitting in a calm space out on my deck in Sauk Village. How are you as a parent at regulating your emotions? Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about, or I want you to think about this. Has anyone ever pushed your buttons and caused you to respond a certain way? Or have you ever been cut off in traffic and you became angry and upset? Or you may have witnessed someone else being pushed off their center and you can kind of relate to what that feels like. That has to do with self-regulation, and it's very important for us to understand this concept, especially when we're talking about our children. Self-regulation is the ability to regulate feelings and actions in a socially appropriate manner. You can find out more about this in some of Dr. Becky Bailey's videos or some of her books on conscious discipline. Why is this so important for parents and teaching professionals? Well, kids exhibit fewer disruptions at home and in the classroom. Children may handle direction better at home or in the community. And you as a parent are far less stressed because you work with your child and your children on socially appropriate conduct and how to understand their limits. How do we get to this point though? Remember the exercise you observed at the beginning? We call this lift water. When you coordinate this movement with the breath, it helps you to center, or what we call sync our emotions. Let's take a look at a video. That's how we practice this in groups.
Feel that. Very good. Once more, once more. Very good. Extending the fingers, keeping the shoulders relaxed. And down. 4, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, tell you what, now let's try it together. Sit comfortably with feet stretched out and shoulders relaxed. We think about our emotions being here at our center. We turn our hands over and relax our arms. We breathe in, bring the arms up shoulder width and relax, turn them over and think about all of the stress and tension leaving the body as we allow the arms and the shoulders and the hands to sink down. Okay. Now, for your homework, what I want you to do is to practice this on your own a few times. But think about how you felt before you tried the exercise. And then think about how you felt as you came down. I want you to be more aware of your emotions, your thoughts. I won't tell you what to feel, but I want you to think about how you feel at that point. And don't do this just a few times. Do it on a regular basis till you become comfortable with it. And then the most important thing I want you to do is to do this with your child or with your children. That's how we start to get the impact of emotional regulation. Again, don't worry about being perfect, because this is just an introduction. In future videos and modules to come, you're going to learn some wonderful techniques about parenting and regulation tools. And those are some things we have, and we're looking forward to doing those things with you. So in review, we talked about a few things today. We talked about how it feels as a parent or professional, and how you've responded in the past to things that knocked you off of your center. We looked at how we define self-regulation and why it's important, especially with your child. And we talked about the practice of lift water and how it helps to sink the emotions and bring them back down to center. Lastly, we talked about making sure that you do your homework. Practice this a few times on your own in a quiet space, and then practice it with your child. And take note of what the experience was like. So until next time, what I want you to do is to breathe, relax, and please be safe. Thank you.
No matter where you are, dance of life. No matter what you dream or what you leave behind, you laid your footprints here along the timeless sea. We have not been the same since you came, and we won't